This is PV Magazine Live. We're here at the Solar Power International Trade Show in Anaheim, and I'm joined by Dr. Alex Levran of ABB. Alex, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here at the booth. So I'm looking around the ABB booth, and I'm seeing so many different products. I'm seeing three-phase string inverters, I'm seeing this monitoring product, I'm seeing components for substations. Can you talk a little bit about ABB's role in electricity generation, and particularly as regards solar?
Very good, thank you. ABB is one of the leaders in the industry, and as the value proposition for our customers, we deliver all of the components that are needed to construct a plant. So we deliver combiner boxes, inverters, medium voltage transformers, medium voltage switchgear, substations, monitoring systems, and O&M service globally. This is just an example here of what we deliver on a smaller scale so people can get a flavor of our capabilities. But in reality, we are one of the few companies in the world, if not the only company, that can deliver the entire system. In addition, we deliver storage, microgrids, electrical vehicle technology and chargers, and STATCOMs for large system installations. So we are one stop shop for the industry in all segments of the market: residential, commercial, and utility.
Excellent. So to go into just one of those little areas, can you talk for a minute about energy storage? I know energy storage has been a very hot topic in the industry lately. Where do you see the energy storage markets right now?
Well, by definition, renewables, not only solar but also wind, will require storage for both the stability of the grid but also for controls of voltage, frequency, and peak shaving and so on. So storage is very important element for the long growth of this industry. We offer a variety of products in storage for utility applications, but also now we launched a product for residential application with battery backup.
Now, as I understand it, the residential energy storage market in the United States is still relatively small. Can you talk about what you expect for this market in the coming years?
Yeah, this is true. This is only the infancy. This is the beginning of energy storage for residential. We expect the market to grow. Of course, economics is still not there. This is why only in the few states in the United States the requirement for storage also carries some subsidy, which is needed to be economical. In the future, as the battery pricing will go down, and this will come with the volumes of the electrical vehicle, we expect the storage to become practically competitive and affordable in our systems.
Now, I noticed that with energy storage, there's been a lot of emphasis on lithium-ion technology. Can you comment on your views on the different battery chemistries? Or is ABB chemistry agnostic?
We are chemistry agnostic. We don't make batteries. We buy batteries, or in some cases even follow customers' recommendations. But lithium-ion is the best battery we have today for longevity, 10 years life, and so many deep discharges. It's a good battery. But as you know, the battery technology, even it's slowly evolving. It's changes over time, and I hope that if it's not lithium-ion today, there'll be another technology. But the key element here is pricing or cost of the battery as part of the total system, and then of course operational capabilities to operate so many deep discharges at different ambient conditions for a long period of time.
Yes, absolutely. So to take this back a few minutes, you were talking about renewable integration into the grid, and storage obviously plays a big role there, but clearly that beyond just meeting the intermittency of renewable of wind and solar, there are still other issues with integrating renewables into the grid, issues with VAR support and other things that are supplied by other components. Can you talk a little bit about the overall challenge of integrating variable renewables and the work that ABB is doing to meet it?
So this is a very good question, Chris. The requirements of power factor correction or control of the real and reactive power in our space is evolving very rapidly. In the past, inverters couldn't control the real and reactive power. Today, most of the new products that we have on the display here control real and reactive power. So we can control to a certain degree the real and reactive power through the controls that we embed into the inverters. However, in installations that we are experiencing, the VAR control or the power factor control, of course, depends on the distances and impedances. And at times, the control of the real and reactive power by inverter alone is not sufficient. So that's why ABB offering a variety of products. STATCOM, which is static VAR control or power factor control, and we have a product portfolio for that. We offer a capacitor, to be added to control the real and reactive power or VAR control. And we offer also controls. Okay, we have a full system monitoring controls that help to integrate all of these devices into systems, so the power factor or the real and reactive power is well controlled in the life of the operation of the system.
Excellent. So with all of these products, with all of this work, are there any areas that ABB is particularly focusing on now? Are there any announcements that we should expect coming up for particular product areas?
Yes, thank you. We announced this week 3 or 4 new products. One is the 50 kilowatt Trio, which is 3-phase string inverter. It is, in the past we used it in a commercial world, and as you know, the rooftops applications are growing in kilowatt and megawatts. So this is a good product for rooftop commercial applications. But now we also see very interesting application in distributed architecture for utility. So the 50 kilowatt is a very good product for us for both applications. We launched a new central inverter, which is 1500 volt DC. The market is shifting very quickly to higher voltages. Similarly, as we saw in the past, 600 volt moved to 1000 volt. Now it's moving to 1500 volts. And this is all tuned to a very simple factor that we are trying to reduce the system cost to be more and more competitive with other sources of energy. So for the long run, it's a very good process, a very good evolution. And then we launched a new product, PVS 980, that is 1500 volt DC. In addition, we launched a new monitoring system, SCADA system that is geared in a better way with more functionality for utility applications in solar market, and that was launched again here. And we have some other products that we didn't announce yet, but we are working on and we're showing in the single-phase string inverters as well.
Fascinating, so much going on. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me, Dr. Levran.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
And this is PV Magazine Live. We're here at the Solar Power International Trade Show, and I've been joined by Dr. Alex Levran of ABB.